Hello and welcome back to FTB Skies. This is episode 21. Since last time, I've done a bit of building here and there, prettified a few things. I added an extra big ME disk here just because I was not sure that 1,000 would be enough, so I just said, Dockies! Sorry for my language there. So yeah, I've also been building a bit. So I built a small house around this over here. I haven't built up the next floors up here yet. I have some special ideas about how I want to do it, but it also kind of depends on what I need regarding machineries here for it. But yeah, that's the small building that's going on so far. I've also started on the kind of like the rim of the world here. I decided that I don't want it like that uniform thing, so I kind of tried to do a bit of a special structure around it. I did also over here deliberately build up in a different height with the ground floor here that comes out. So I need to figure out some way of having like a staircase up there or up here or something around it. But I think the general theme that I will have through all the buildings, even though they're going to be slightly different, slightly similar in style, some of them, is that all of them will have a bit of copper in some sort of a state of, of oxidation. I did also experience a small bug over here. I'm not sure what's going on there. Like there's a visual glitch or something. Which literally just takes the machine that should be inside the what's it called, the minecart, and it has just placed it in the middle of the world. Yeah, I'm not sure what goes on with that. I had to shrink in the tree farm over here. It had 4 out before, but sometimes the one closest to this wall over here would grow over so that it actually touched the wall, which when this one cut it down, it would take off the top beam of the tree, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, gotta work with what you have, right? I have had this here running for quite a bit, so we have a good amount of drenched iron. I also threw in a few of the crystals in here, so I got a few water crystals. I'm probably between episodes here gonna set up so that we have the other element infusions, basically the air one, so that I can create air and air silk. The water one I had the earth crystal so that I can create earth and white rock, and the fire one so that I can create burnt glass and fire crystals. I also noticed that there's a bee recipe here that can give me the iron bee, drenched iron bees. Maybe in the future, but right now it's not important. Anyway, for this episode here, I had a few ideas about what I want to do. Generally, I want to work on one of these 3 here, or something that actually brings me towards that goal. First of all, I was thinking maybe pink slime first, because that can also work as a catalyst to get the what's it called? The other factory from it. The not the mob laughter factory, but the other one. So the other one is the yeah, you're laughing at me now probably because you know what it's called, and I have completely gone blank on my mind with the mob crusher. So yeah, that would be one way of doing it. Alternative, of course, it could also just go for the mob crusher setup here with the mob masher. That would also generate a good amount of experience. Especially if I do I actually have some rotten eggs. I think I created some but never used them. I created one at least. So yeah, I still have that ability of setting that up. And I then thought about, because that would allow me to actually play around a bit with pedestals with the bottler upgrade, which does require a bottle of enchanting first. Not a big problem, because I can, if I want to do it, I could just go in and enchant it. A honey bottle can become a bottle of enchantment. Whether I want to do that is a different story. Beyond that, there was also the big quest of the Elementium ingots, and all of the Elemental ingots comes from the Elven Gateway. The Elven Gateway requires me to get into terrasteel. Terrasteel requires me to have an terrestrial agglomeration plate, I think it's called, which requires all of these different runes. That doesn't sound that difficult, but it requires additional elements here, and then it requires more and more of it. So yeah, there is a bit of work. Oh, that was actually something I really wanted there. I got him. Perfect. Where? What that bee? Did that bee literally just drop an ultimate induction cell? It dropped a concentrated essence from Totem of Undying. Okay. Like, that's amazing. Let me drop some of this off. Like, wow, that bee had some powerful things. I don't need any of this right now. Wow, that's amazing. I so love that I can now just press a button and I'm inside my inventory. But yeah, there's a lot of things to do here. I think I'm gonna go on the mob slaughter factory first. It's a fairly easy build and should be quick for me to knock out of the wood here. Let's see. We need a few items here. We need one more axe. Shouldn't be a big problem. We need a gold gear. Always need a gold gear. And there we have it, the mob factory. So we actually have the humane. Where did it go? It's in the Industrial Foregoing. Humane. That actually suggests that I use mechanical dirt. Oh, I could actually use that. I don't think I've built with that before. Well, that could be a future thing. But for now, my idea here is that similar to me having a path to the upstairs here, I wanted to make a small basement where I could house the map farms. But I think I'm gonna craft it a bit like a bit further down and use an elevator to get there, because I don't want to have the constant sounds and noises of the mobs. So if I said, let's say we need a good bunch of deep slate for this, and probably darkish, so we want some nice black rock. Should be excellent. Did I get enough of it? Yeah, I got enough of it. Finally, I think I want some red kind of note that goes through it. Maybe cinnabar could be used for that. What else do we have that's red? I don't know. Is there? I think there's a way to search in colors. I just can't remember it. Let's see. Red concrete. Nope, not right now. Nah. Red petal block. That could be fun. Some smooth mushroom things. Yeah, could be. Technically, those are red. Right, the mangrove planks. Except I don't think I have any. Do I have any mangrove? I don't. I need a market. I have a market already. Where do we want you to go? You can be the greeter. So, and now we need a bit of emerald, if I remember correctly, right? Let's see. How many? Let's. Oh. I get so many. We need a bit of bone meal. And then we can plant it somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Remember how big they are, so I'm just gonna slightly big. Those are amazing trees, by the way. If you're building like a swamp or something like that, that's amazing. Oh, terrible. So that's not the wood, that's the wood. Okay. That is quite terrible, the way that that is structured. This is not wood. This is wood. This is not wood. That was wood. We did at least get a good bunch of the mangrove stuff, so that's nice. So I'll craft a few more of these, and then we'll continue on the build. And I'm back. So, a small build has been ongoing here. I've basically built a dark room in here that allows me to turn off and on the light. Very simplistic things. I found some nice reinforced redstone lamps in the chip mod from the chip mod. Pretty okay. I did think about placing the mob slaughter. That needs to turn the way around. Something like that, and then have it functioning in there. One thing I just recalled while doing this was that, that's difficult to see in this background here, but you can just see the edge here of this box. So right now it only kills a 1 by 1, which is far from what I actually want to achieve. I want to get up to the full size of this room here, which is, how many are we actually out here? We are a 9 by 9 if I... No, 11 by 11. So this is an 11 by 11 killing room. In order to do that, I think if my math is right, then 1 plus 5 in radius, that should give an 11. So radius plus 1. So basically radius 5 times 2 plus 1 is 11. So that's the logic behind it. So we need to find the right upgrade that actually does that. So we need the 5 one, I think. So that's copper, glass, together with a bit of latex and some stone. It should be easily achievable. Let's jump up to it. So, as you might see here, this here is the overworld, or the top of my world, so to speak, not the overworld. And way down here, almost at the bottom of everything, we have the small thing here. I did place a dread lamp here just because I noticed there was a few bats that spawned in there, so I just quickly placed that one to avoid those. I might remove that later on. I used this redstone link from Create to actually create the connection between the lever down there and the redstone lamps here. It's a very, very simplistic block. You basically place one of them, then you shift right click in order to toggle between receiver. Receiver is indicated by this small disk here. Sender is just as it is right here. But yeah, the frequency here is 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 here basically allows you to take any item that you have in your inventory and say, okay, this should be on the frequency of polished cut deep slate and a polished blackstone. And when you do that, that basically allows you to toggle between a combination of any 2 item inside the game. So you have a ton of different frequencies that you can use. But yeah. Oh, that's the wrong one, isn't it? It is. I need this one. Yeah. It's the small details that count sometimes. I need to put down the speed. It's already an 80. So this one here is running here. I do need some power and stuff for that. I was thinking, how do I want to get all this here? And usually if I have a power on one side, I need to have one liquid on one side and one liquid on another side. I was thinking maybe explore a new mod for that instead. So we do have a very, very cool, very flexible mod in this pack here called LaserIO. LaserIO will allow us to build up any kind of structure that we need. Basically, any kind of like configuration we need to get stuff in and out of items. So let's cook up a few chipsets here. We might be blocking up this area. It still has a backlog. I forgot to pull something out at some point, and then it built up a massive backlog of things. I might need to do something about that at some point. There's a quest with this. Oh. Okay, cool. I had not noticed there was a quest about it. Or maybe I did and had just forgotten it. I don't know. So we get a ton of cards, but we did also get a card holder. That's... yeah. The one thing from this mod here that makes sense is that the card holder. Do I even have any upgrades in any of this? Like, this is fairly well upgraded, so this should be going okay. Maybe I need a second or third production line at some point. So let's see. We got the logic chips here. Let's just drop them in there. Let's actually grab all the cards that we have here and throw them into our card holder. Let's see. Do they just stack? Yeah, perfect. So none of them are configured or anything. So how many did I have of each? I think I'm gonna go with 6. So let's say aim for 20. So 14 green, 17 blue, and 15 yellow. And of course, we do also need a few of the red ones. I don't know if I need any of the overclockers yet, but maybe in the future. So I said 14 of these. Oh, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's the tedious part of this. Let me clear out some inventory space so that I don't have to fight my own inventory. Let's see, we needed 3 more. So 3 of those. We needed... no, I completely forgot it. 17. That is 10, that is 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, damn you. Actually, let me test how many I have now. Am I getting close? 2 more. Perfect. Some energy cards. I had quite a few of them. There's 5 here, there is 5 there, and there's 5 more there, so that should be the 20. 21. Ah, damn! Guess I need to create a few more. I'll use them all. Should not be a problem. 7, like that maybe? I don't know. Yeah, perfect. That should hold over for a bit here. I don't know if I need any of the other things, but I'll figure that out when I get to it. I did have my... oh yeah, I need something to connect the things up, right? So I can get a laser node, which requires a laser connector. A laser connector is simple to craft. Just do 16 for now and turn 8 of them into the laser node. Maybe a few more, if you please. So I need a pane of glass, please. Maybe I should also automate glass production at some point. I do have what I need to do it actually. So if I grab an automelt here and toss it on a pedestal on top of a generating resource, whatever it's called, material generator? No. What are they called? Those there. Material generator, I think it is. If I toss it on there with it, then I can automatically generate glass. That's pretty OP if you ask me. So we have the cards here. We need some storage for some of this as well. So what do I want to go for storage? Do we have? We don't have. Oh, don't Foregoing have its own kind of storage as well? Let's take a look at that. We have the black hole. Like that. That's a solid amount of fluid storage. It is kind of far away, but it is definitely a way to go later on. For now, I think I'm gonna do the mechanical tank. Just a simple tank. I need 2 of them actually, I think, because we have one for meat, we have one for that other material. Meat and pink slime. Yeah, pink slime. That thing we're actually doing everything for, and me forgetting it. That's just typical. Something in those lines. Now we have 256, or can't get 256 of both of them. Should be pretty good. Wonder if there's a good way of doing this. So for now, I'm just gonna place the 2 storage right here, drop a node between them, and can I do like this and say you have a fluid card here. This one here is an insert. Insert, yeah. And on channel, can we do a pink channel? Yeah, channel 2. And this one over here is also a fluid card. Can we do also insert? And this is going to be the brown channel. Brown. Oh, channel 12. Yeah, I don't think there's default is fine. Nothing here is necessary. I do want a point down here though, so that we can get a bit of power going here. Power. So setting up power here, taking a energy card here and extract. I think that's the way you do it. So that one should extract. Yeah, I think so. Let's see if that works. So we have everything here. That should be relevant, I think. Oh yeah, we still need to craft that thing we actually were looking at. So we need the... What did we actually need for that one? We needed the copper. That was the one. 4 copper... Pane... 2 panes, and then a bit of redstone. Does that work? That looks to be working. It's slowly still filling up here. I've more than enough rubber now. I should potentially stop this. I don't think I need that much rubber. Oh, did I keep getting crests when I don't expect them? Where did I get that one? Or was this just a step towards something? There is nothing here it looks like I've even made progress on. So I'm not sure why it told me something. Didn't it just tell me I did a quest? Or maybe I just made some progress on a quest, I don't know. Is there like a quest here? No. I don't know. Doesn't matter right now. We can look into that later on. So let's go in and see if we plop this one here in here. I really wish there was a better color for that one. So if we look this here, I can now see that the line goes right there. Like, oh boy, it's really difficult to see. But there is a line there. Trust me. It might not show up in the video, but there is a line that goes all along the border now. I really wish there was a way of changing the color of it. So in order to hook this one here up, I need a node here. That node needs to be configured. So I need a fluid card in it. And this fluid card here... Ooh, can I actually do this? Can I have 2? Yeah, I guess I can. I guess I can have a extract here. Yeah, but it need to have something in it first. So let me drop an energy card in here. And that should power it. Shouldn't it? So this one over here pulls energy in. Sensor, insert, extract. So extract, yes, on channel 0. Yes. And this one here. This one here has an energy card. Inserts. Should it be extract here? And insert over here maybe. I'm not familiar with that. Let me mess around with this a bit and then I'll be right back. Okay, I think I got something configured here. I ended up moving the, where is it? The flux point down here because I was not sure I could get it working. I didn't see any update in it. I don't know if I was doing something wrong or what was going on there. But either way, I have, let me actually just verify something here. I do have in the fork here, I do have some speed upgrades. I might as well toss one of those in there. I was planning on using the rotten egg on the soil here, but I do also want to actually close off here so not everybody can come in here. And I was thinking there is glass essential here, right? Yeah, there is. And glass essential has some glass that should be, is it the tinted ethereal glass, not solid to players, blocks light? Yes, I think it's this one here. So I needed some tinted glass, or I need some ethereal glass and surrounded by amethyst shards. Or I can take some glass and, yeah, can do it before or after. So let me create, yeah, 24 of it. And the 24 then gets combined with an Eye of Ender. And now we have plenty of this. I'm just gonna place it right here. I think I'm gonna do like something. Let me see, do I have some polished blackstone? Yeah. Just to kind of create a border where it is as well. Actually, I want this to be, oops, wrong one. I want it to be on the border here, otherwise there might be a problem. Oops, not that one. So, the reason that might be a problem if it's not, it's that some maps potentially walks into that small notch here and just gets stuck there. So now we have this here. We just need to wrap up the build over here. Two of those. That should lock everything down. Then we can plop this down and see what happens. Let's go. Nothing happens because light is on. Light is off now. We just verify. So if I do like this here, F9, no, F7, F7. So yeah, this is dark. So there's full darkness in there right now. And nothing is spawning here because I have been so funny and placed some mega torches around the place. Which means that now that I'm removing it, I probably need to take a look at how I am preventing mob spawns. Actually, I might need to remove the other one as well. I know this is probably a bad idea, but nonetheless, oh yeah, I already have mobs that are spawning up here. This is gonna be fun, mobs everywhere. But now it should work. Yes. No, no. Let's see. What am I doing wrong here? So we have it filling up in here. Oh, right, mobs on top of this one. What can I do to just some torches for now? I don't want to deal with you guys up here. So let's get away from here. one enough? Yes, I think so. So let's take a look here. Oh, I need one down here as well. Always think you're done and then you just need one more. So I know what's going on here. So this laser thingy here should be connected to the other one, right? How does it know it's connected? By connecting them. Maximum range of 8 exceeded. Oh boy. Good thing that... Did that one just spawn and die in there? Excellent. Good thing that I created a few of the laser connectors. So how do I want to go about doing that? So I want this to be as smooth as possible. So something like that. That one connects there. That one connects there. Too far away. That one connects there then. You connect there. I could probably find a middle ground there. But yeah, for now this works. If I can get in here. So this one here connects to that one. And we now have the two fluids filling up here. So, out of curiosity, let's take this one here and see if we can actually fix up the energy network we were trying to do before. So, energy network here. I was kind of confused by why it was not working as well. So this one here extracts, yeah. So that should extract power, and this one over here can now. It's the west side here. We can now craft one here that extracts power. Yes, and that works. Excellent. So we now have laser connected power. Can I get in there, please? Maybe for future me, I can create a small walkway there. Just to make it a bit easier getting in and out. Cool. So we now have this one here. We have mob spawning in here that gets squished down, and we have the pink slime slowly generating. Let's actually do a quick calculation. How much do we need? How much do we actually need in order to get to that point of 128 slime ingots? So we need 128 buckets. That's going to take some time. I think I might need to increase the spawn rate of this down here. Or add some additional spawn elements. Is there a way to increase the efficiency of... so we have a speed add-on, we have an efficiency add-on, a processing add-on. Let me try and craft those. Yeah, I need to reinstall lights everywhere. Like, we literally have mobs everywhere now. Which is also one of the problems why we are not getting any mobs down there. Because all the mobs are spawning up here. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay, I'll clean up the mobs and then be right back. Okay, the world is now slightly more peaceful again. So, yeah. Think about it before you break mega torches. I did warn myself. I just decided to ignore myself. I don't recommend it. Oh, look, there's a new bug with this over here now again. The minecart keeps running back and forth, but the structure seems to be double glitched. I think I need to restart this client soon. Yeah, that's not good. Wonder if that's something I did or if this is a known bug of the mod, of the create mod. Okay, so creeper head, wild horn, some items. Yeah, I'm not happy about just placing torches everywhere, but that was the quickest solution to isolate it a bit. So, what was I doing? I wanted the upgrade from Foregoing, right? How do I do that? Can I please hit the right buttons? There we go. Forec. So, I wanted this one. Or, no, I already had that one, so I don't need that one for this down there. But I wanted the two other ones, which is blaze rods. Do I have enough blaze rods for this? Or do I need to go kill blaze? I think I have okay. I think I can manage for this. That should be doable. And then furnace and crafting. Okay, all of that is fairly straightforward. So, just for the sake of it, let's make sure we get all 4 of these. Yeah, we then need the glass panes. So we need 4 glass panes. We need 4 redstone. And we need... I think we just need the crafting bench, right? Yes. What do we need here for this? We have everything for that one. So let's just line it up. We need 2 of those, 2 of those, 2. We need 2, 2, 1 of each of these, and then these 2. So we have everything we need in order to craft them. And just to make sure it is latex in the middle. Yep, it is. Okay, so go, go, go. That should craft 1 of them. Should probably also craft some of these for these machines, but yeah, that can be in between episode tasks. Yeah, let's take a look at it. This should be fairly straightforward once this gets done. Come, 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 come. Yes, there we go. Just run in here. Should be fine. So this here should all be excellent. So that's 9 buckets so far. Like, it's not super fast. It's definitely not super slow either. But for 128, yeah, that's gonna take a moment. Let's see, bucket-wise, do we actually have what we need here for bucket? So what is that I can use this for? The metallurgic methylene generator. Is that the one that generates power based off of ingots, which would be extremely powerful in the setup I have upstairs? But yeah, okay, it requires a machinery that we don't have yet. Let me just check down here. Oh yeah, I did wrap up the zombie hunter thing while doing this. I did get quite a few creepers in. I am almost done with the creeper. What was that? A creeper touch spawner. Interesting. I did also kill a few more spiders. Not quite enough to get to this point, but yeah, quite a few more. Still not much luck with the witches, but yeah, sometime. Let's see, drop you off here now. I don't really need those. So this just keeps chucking along and slowly generates a bit more slime here and there. The thing I'm actually really interested in is figuring out does the dreadful dirt together with the Minecraft dirt here, not Minecraft dirt, the can I cut that. The thing I'm really wondering here is if should I expand this so that I fill the entire area here with dreadful dirt. Because I do remember that the spawning rate there would have been faster. It seems a bit slow. I do get plenty of the liquid meat, but that's not really what I want. I want the pink slime. When I look at pink slime here, look it up here, there's also a way to do it with bees. I might actually take a look at that then. Pink slime B. So take a pic. So I have this one here soon. Should be able to get this one just from a slimy nest. So technically, I could walk down that path sometime within a reasonable future if I decided to focus on it. But for now, I've at least set it up so that it starts generating what I need for it. It should also generate enough for me to actually be able to create the mob crusher. Mob crusher requires the advanced frame. The advanced frame requires a bit of pink slime, not much, but just a bit. And then it's actually fairly simple and straightforward to build. Yeah, I should be able to get that going within a reasonable amount of time. Yeah. Okay, so that's about where I got to so far. Let me check if there's, let me just run over and see if there's something else here I need to craft around this, and then I'll be right back. I just checked up on everything. It looks like we are actually at time for this episode. So instead of figuring out what to do next, I'll just quickly show you that this has been running for a while. I did step away for a while, so this has been running for quite a while now. It's not like it's magically been boosting up. This still generates quite well, and yeah, this works really, really well. I do hope that you learned a thing or two around this in this episode. If you did, drop me a like. If you want to see more of this type of content, do subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much for watching this time around. See you out there.